We begin tonight at 6 o'clock with another Indiana state senator who says she has been the victim of intimidation.
The Republican state senator Linda Rogers joins this now growing list of Indiana state lawmakers who say they've either received threats or they've been the target of swatting incidents in just this past week. Even today, Governor Mike Braun says he's received threats in recent days. Our 13 News State House reporter Emily Longnecker joining us live in studio. Been tracking this. It has been really one of these things like, oh, and there's another as threat in the newsroom today, Emily.
That's really what it has exactly been. The latest target is State Senator Linda Rogers, as you said. She said in a statement this afternoon she's been the victim of several incidents of intimidation. She didn't elaborate on what happened during those incidents, but thanked police for diligently getting to the bottom of it. Rogers joins a growing list, now 8, of lawmakers who have faced threats in the past 6 days. Also among them, Republican State Senator Andy Zay. Zay says yesterday someone called the Indiana State Police and told them they had planted a bomb at Zay's business in Huntington. When police showed up at the business, they brought bomb-sniffing dogs and found nothing. Zay says police also checked out his home and found nothing. Now today, Governor Braun said he and his family have received threats in recent days and said anyone responsible for these threats against any Indiana elected official will be brought to justice. The string of threats started last weekend with Republican State Senator Greg Good. He was the target of a swatting incident hours after President Trump posted on social media saying he was disappointed in Indiana Senate Republicans for not wanting to redistrict. In the post, the president called out Good by name, along with Senate President Pro Tem Roderick Bray. Good has never said publicly where he stands on redistricting, only that he's heard from constituents who he says a majority of them do not support it. Senator Zay says this week's bomb threat isn't the first time he's faced something like this.
This flammable rhetoric has just got to stop. This mob mentality, this bullying, pushing people around has just got to stop. It does, and to a large degree, I would say it doesn't work. And there is plenty of room for discussion. This is a networking. It's a discussion business of being a legislator and being a public servant. And I know very few of my colleagues that would not take a call, not take an email, and not respond to that. We have discourse every day that we're together in the Senate. We agree and we disagree. We've got to get it off of our streets. It simply can't take place.
Zay says the many threats he has received over the past 10 years have led to discussions with his family, who he says have been very supportive of his service. But he says these threats do lead you to ask the question, is this worth it? And in just the past hour, Nick Roberts, a Democratic Indianapolis City County councilor, says yesterday he received multiple threats regarding bombings and a swatting attempt after he posted on social media condemning the threats happening to Indiana state senators. So what's happening being condemned on both sides of the political aisle, with Governor Braun saying today in his post, enough is enough.
Certainly, we just don't want anyone to get hurt.
That's right.
For sure.
All right,
Yeah.
Emily, thank you so much.